So we've been so busy with the kids that we still have stuff all over. We still haven't really unpacked because we moved, and we still have so many things that we just don't have because we didn't have a house this size. So today I'm taking a break from all of that, and I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to Home Depot. I'm going thrifting. I hope to run into a garage sale or something. And my plan today is to try to start building some pieces that I wanted to add to Gabriel's room. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. And don't forget, if you like content like this from a mama of 5 with 2 sets of twins, I'm a DIY lover and a teacher, so I live my life in multiples. Okay, so Dollar Tree gets me every single time. Look at this. I was not supposed to be shopping for my classroom. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? I think I'm gonna add this to my bulletin board to cover up some of the places where I started to staple in papers where it's getting a little ratty and raggedy. So time for a bulletin board update for sure, especially after the holidays. Oh, I can't wait to put this on there. And I have another confession. Got this for clearance at Walmart. I wasn't gonna say nothing because I wasn't supposed to be shopping for my classroom, but I got this. It was 75 cents. So I had to get this one too. It was 75 cents. Can't pass up 75-cent notebooks. I just can't do it. So yeah, rainbow. And guess what kind of theme the girls want for their room? So I'm just now getting home, and I have a variety of things from a few different places, including Walmart. I went to Dollar General. I went to Dollar Tree. I went to pass by Harbor Freight. So yep, got a good bit of stuff, guys. And also Goodwill was very good to me. Hold on one sec. So I got this dresser. And that's an old chair we had at the other house. I went to go get that. And here is a desk, some scrap wood from my shed remodel. And I'm going to show you a much better shot of it, especially as I fix it and make repairs and get them ready for my boys' room. A lot of it is already roughed up. Looks like somebody tried to already sand it. So I'm gonna attempt to paint over it without sanding it. The paint that I bought is paint and primer, so that should work out. I don't quite know what this is, but I'm just gonna peel this off. Jesus, it's stuck on there. Sheesh. Ew. That's disgusting. Cleaning vinegar and water. That's it. Old towel that I'm never gonna use again. After that, ew, disgusting. Yeah. So now I'm gonna dry it off and then catch up with y'all when I start to paint it. Like, the piece is already black, so there's this other kind of a gray wash piece that folds out at the back of the desk, and it's like an extension, so if he were to need more room, then that would be available to him. But since it's already black, I'm going with black again. I was thinking about painting this part red. I'll see how well this goes, but if not, I think I have a different idea. So because this is a very small job, I'm not gonna take out the paint tray. I'm not gonna take out the paint tray and all of that. I'm just gonna literally dip this roller inside of the paint can. This is a really small job, so I don't see the need to have unnecessary materials. I've done it this way before, works for me. May have some critics, but you know, whatever. And let me just show you the difference. Okay, so this is with just a little bit of paint added, and this is what it looked like before. So because it's already black, this was a really good way to get started with this one, especially with it being a piece that I want to go in the room sooner than later because I have other things to do. But this is the dull side, and this is the side that I just did with the first coat of paint. It wasn't a real coat yet, but yep, I just dipped it in the paint, rolled it through, and I'm gonna roll it to get even paint lines to make sure that the paint is evenly distributed across the whole thing. But it had very small minor imperfections, but at the end of the day, guys, like, I think it's gonna be just fine. Even though you might want to get a paint tray to have more control, I don't find it necessary. I've been painting for a long time. Right, so just so you can see chips there. And guys, excuse the concrete, we're totally gonna DIY and fix that too. I decided to go with black because I think it being continuous would be great, especially with the drawer being red. So now I'm gonna take a small foam brush to get into the cracks here and onto the edge in these very small parts along the back of it. Okay, so this is what it looked like before with that gray wash there. And this is the black. Once it's painted on, this is just one coat. So I'm gonna continue to paint and I will show you guys how it turns out. When I have the opportunity to DIY, it usually has to come at the convenience of my children. Right now, everybody's inside and they have the flu, so of course, you know, one of them catches something, they all catch it. So yeah, so they're inside resting. So because they're resting and Rob is here until he goes to work, I'm DIYing like this. So hence the need to not have a bunch of items that I needed to wash after this is over. All right, so here it is. Painted. Loving it, guys. Looks so good. Can't wait for it to make it in the room with the red drawer. I'm gonna stay in that drawer in a bit after the paint dries, and I'm gonna put the whole thing back together and give you guys the final finish. And that's it. So I have to say, I love how it turned out. This thing was a $14.99 find at Goodwill. I distressed the legs a little bit with sandpaper, just like I did the drawers. It's got a nice black finish that's not too shiny, but also not matte, because I didn't want to go with matte. I pulled out the piece here that I was talking to you guys about earlier, did part of it red, and then kind of brushed on a little bit of red as I was painting to kind of give it like a two-tone effect, and then did a little bit more as I got closer to this piece. Didn't change this because I actually don't mind it being gold. I think it's a nice contrast to everything else in here, so I left it. Yeah, but it extends out. Like I said, you remove this piece and it folds, well, I mean, you would use two hands, Lord, but it folds down because it's on a piano hinge, and that way he can extend it if he needs to, or he can leave it down folded. I'm gonna keep it up
he's still waiting to see it. So yeah, that's the side, and here is the front. I'm loving it, guys. A great little desk for him, and the bed is actually not where it's supposed to be, so he'll have way more room than this. There's a lot of room for feet to go under there. I'm gonna find a chair. I don't know from where, but once I do, I'll let you know. So this is one of the pieces going into my son's room. As you can see, I also painted the walls, so that's done. And I'll update you guys on the full room tour. I didn't think anybody should have to sit and watch me paint a room, but got that done. I'm gonna touch up my stripes here because they're a little crooked. I don't think my painter's tape was of high quality, so I'm gonna have to get some more, touch that up, and I'll update y'all the rest of it as soon as I can, guys. Have a great one.